Hi, I'm Carrie Blazer, the Divine Feminine, reincarnation of Mary Magdalene. Thank you for clicking on my clip. But I want to let you know that I have a free ebook linked below, my 6 Divine Feminine Self-Love Strategies. They will help you transform your emotional wounds into personal wisdom. And I take a multidisciplinary approach. I include the laws of physics, psychology, neuroscience, shamanism, mysticism. I went wild, okay? So men can understand and women can understand. There's something there for everyone because what I learned is when something's true, it's true in multiple places. All right, please like and subscribe and help me distribute my ebook to everyone for free by exploding my channel. Take care. Enjoy the clip. Bye. Now let me get into my favorite part, which is teaching how the heart is a vortex. Yes, our hearts are a vortex. Why is this important? So we get back to that Einstein quote. The field is the sole governing agency of the particle. The energy field controls the particle. So everything starts in the field, our souls. And then it's communicated out through our hearts, heart and soul, right? The nervous system in our hearts is far more complex than our brains. And the heart sends about 90% more signals to our brains than the other way around, but hearts are associated with the feminine. So you think that a masculine patriarchal culture is going to teach us that? No, 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 no. But the field of epigenetics will. Epi means before genetics. If I think of hamburgers, then my mouth salivates. The energy comes before the physical. The emotion, the 5D, like spirituality, comes before the 3D. This is how laws of physics operates. You have to surrender to your emotions, to your fear, guilt, and shame, go down into the valley in order, in that momentum, kinetic energy, propulsion you built will catapult you to your next mountaintop. That's why the feminine goes first. But when we act from our wounds, we act like Christians do. Well, the man is the spiritual leader of the family. Well, hang on a second. Our souls communicate out through our hearts via emotions. So the soul, which is the divine, and emotions, that's together. And as women, we have a far more robust nervous system than men because we're designed for the emotional work. So why are we giving men the emotional and spiritual work and the physical work? So we're overvaluing the man, overburdening him, and there's the patriarchy. But then there's where the sex addictions come out, and there's where the abuse and the lack of self-control comes out. That's so prevalent in Western society. So anyway, so how it works is, so we send to the brain, and then the brain releases chemicals. As fear is coming out of my heart, that fear signal goes to the brain reduces cortisol. And if it's constant fear signals, then our bodies are overburdened with cortisol. That raises our the sugar levels in our blood, getting us ready for fight or flight, which is supposed to be, instantaneous and then stop. But with childhood trauma unresolved, it just continues. Then we have addiction problems. We have overeating. We have alcohol, which is sugar. See what I'm saying? Okay, so let's listen to how the heart is a vortex. This is a great explanation. Well, the answer I have to that question is God gave us dominion over land and animals, external locus of control. I mean, when the Christian church was created in the 4th century at the Council of Nicaea, it was at the same time the creation of a nation state, and they were looking to create organized religion to organize people into nation states. So if you teach people an inner locus of control, inner authority, how can they get them to align to the external authority with the nation state? That would be in direct opposition to each other. That would be, kind of working against yourself. But what they didn't understand is long term, they are creating a very mentally ill society. When they say, oh, love thy enemy, well, Spanish Inquisition, manifest destiny, burning people at the stake, that's millions of people and millions of animals. How is that love thy enemy? Well, if you want to understand the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, says Nikola Tesla. And the field is the sole governing agency of the particle. And we're going to learn right now how the heart actually is formed so we can see why those two men were right. Let me share. Before the heart beats for the first time, something far greater begins to move. Long before your heart ever beat, thousands of cardiac cells made a silent decision. There was no pulse, no rhythm, no sound. In the earliest stages of development, individual heart cells begin firing electrical signals on their own. Then something remarkable happens. They synchronize. Separate impulses align into one coordinated electrical wave. That wave triggers the first contraction, the first heartbeat, the beginning of a rhythm that can last a lifetime. So you see that the cells form apart from each other, and the blood's already flowing in a spiral. And then through the energy, through the resonance, they come together as like a tribe, like an identity. Oh, we're the heart. That's how it works. That's how energy operates. And that's what I'm here to teach you today. Teach you how your soul, your energy operates. Because we all learn and accept that we're souls having a human experience, and that heaven, that we live in a holographic universe. So heaven can only come out of our hearts. It can't be an external destination to be sought. That's emotional manipulation. That's control. Then we can all co-create heaven on earth.